Mheshimiwa Cyrus Jirongo. Pole.
Really a sad morning for the entire country following the passing of Jirongo. Now, reporter Ken Gashohe is standing by in Nakuru to tell us more about Jirongo's accident that happened at Karai area in Naivasha early Saturday morning. Ken, good afternoon. Have you gathered more details from what really transpired that led to the accident in the wee hours of this morning?
Well, thank you, Grace. Indeed, it's a sad day today after the news about the passing on of former cabinet minister Cyrus Jirongo were broken earlier this morning. And this is after he was involved in an accident at Karai area along the Nairobi-Nakuru highway just before Naivasha. And this is an accident that involved Cyrus Jirongo's Mercedes-Benz car as he was heading back to Nairobi, and a Climax coach bus which was heading towards Nakuru and generally towards Western Kenya direction. And according to people we have spoken to, including the driver of that vehicle, he explains that Jirongo or the driver of that vehicle, who happens to be Jirongo, was fueling at one of the petrol stations at Karai area, and immediately after he finished that, he joined the highway, and unfortunately the highway was still busy on the side of traffic that was heading towards Nairobi. Unfortunately, Jirongo was unable to join the lane that he was supposed to be on, and already he was on high speed, and a bus was already coming on from the opposite direction, and this led to a head-on collision that left him dead on the spot. And according to the witnesses there, the kind of wreckage that was there after the impact, it was very difficult for the first responders to rescue Mr. Jirongo from that wreckage, and it took almost an hour for his body to be retrieved from that vehicle or from that wreckage. And immediately the police managed to retrieve the body of the late Cyrus Jirongo from that wreckage. The body was taken to Naivasha Sub-County Hospital for preservation and investigation and autopsy. But unfortunately, the family, or fortunately, the family which also got news about the accident also arrived at the Naivasha Sub-County Hospital mortuary and also managed to collect that body, and the body has since been moved to Lee Funeral Home. And this is an accident that comes barely, the accident happened just barely an hour or two after another couple died just a few kilometers from the same scene after they were involved in a similar accident along that highway between Karai and Naivasha, just 10 kilometers from Naivasha. That is where another accident happened and claimed the life of a couple, a man and his wife. And these accidents that are happening now, they just come at a time when we have the discussion about the issue of expanding the highway, because this is a route that has been very busy and has claimed many lives because of the high traffic, but the number of lanes that are there are very few. And actually, people who have commented on this issue are saying that if there were more lanes on the road, maybe Jirongo would have had a chance to maybe navigate and find a safe spot to park his vehicle until he finds a good time for him to join back the highway, including the statement given by the driver of the Climax bus. He said that there was no way he would have given way to Cyrus Jirongo's vehicle, because if he did that, he would have been placing the lives of 67 passengers on board his bus in danger, because if he had veered off the highway, he would have landed in a ditch, and therefore he just stopped the bus, and the vehicle being driven by Cyrus Jirongo just came into head-on collision with the bus, killing him on the spot. And this is a story that we are still following on. The traffic department is still conducting their investigations, and they will be giving us an update on maybe whatever has happened and maybe whatever culpability will be taken on that issue, the whole issue of maybe where exactly Cyrus Jirongo was coming from before he got to that place. These are details that are still scanty, but we shall be keeping tabs on this story and bring our viewers up to date with what shall be developing in our subsequent bulletin. Back to you, Grace.
Right, thank you so much, Ken. Ken Gashohi there, Nakuru reporter, giving us